Dr. Hovind, I love your doctoral thesis. I've torn it to pieces with house and gaffle. I can't remember when I last pissed myself laughing. It's a good thing the thesis mopped the piss off the floor.
Welcome to this special edition of Disassembly of a Dissertation, a read-through and peer review of Kent Hovind's doctoral dissertation, which was published on wikileaks.org on December the 9th, 2009. If you have not seen any of the previous episodes, then there is a link in the sidebar to the beginning of the series, so you can work your way through as we dissect Kent's dissertation line by line. Unlike previous episodes, I have chosen to read this straight through and not comment line by line. I feel that to do so would simply ruin such a great literary masterpiece. Let's turn to page 81, paragraph 2. Kent starts, "As I was thinking on this subject, I wrote a poem to try to explain this, comparing blind men and atheists. Two blind men argue well into the night about the great question, is there really sight? Said one to the other, and quite fervently, there cannot be colours, or else we could see. So take red and green and blue off the list. If I cannot see them, they must no exist. A crazy man told me the sky is bright blue. I listened intently, but I caught no clue of anything out there to alter my mind. I'm not deaf, you know, I hear perfectly fine. Be quiet and listen, and then you will know that colours aren't real. How dare they say so? They tell me that grass is some sort of green. It looks like the rest of the world that I've seen. It tastes a lot different than jelly or cheese. If I smell it too long, it sure makes me sneeze. It feels a lot different, that ice cream or snow. But to say that it's green, I'd have to say no. I will not believe it until I have seen. There isn't a difference twixt red, blue or green. And so the men argued with all of their might, and I couldn't show them that they were not right. They cannot see colours because they're blind, but I couldn't get the truth in their mind. Until they are given the great gift of sight, never, not ever, will they see the light. Two atheists argued on university sod about the great question, is there a God? Said one to the other, and quite fervently, there can't be a God, or else we could see. So take that old Bible and God off the list. If I cannot see him, he must no exist. Be quiet and listen, and then you will know that God is not real. How dare they say so? A crazy man told me God lives up in heaven. I used to believe that when I was just 7. But now that I'm older and wiser, you see, I will not believe it. You can't prove it to me. I cannot sense God with sight, taste or smell. I do not believe in heaven or hell. I've never heard God or felt him at all. If he's really up there, I wish he would call. I said, listen fellows, you're spiritually blind. You've only 5 entrances into your mind. That limits your input. I wish you could see. You can't fathom God or eternity. There are lots of things that really are real. It doesn't disprove God because you can't feel. So you two can argue the rest of the night. There's no way to show you that you are not right. When you get to heaven, or hell, if you please, you'll understand God as you fall on your knees. I wish you could see him or hear him somehow, but that isn't possible where you are now. To deny his existence is really absurd. You'll have to believe him and trust in his word. Well, there you have it, Kent's poem from his thesis. Never have I read such a great pile of feces. Talking of jelly, cheese, and ice cream, it's turned me quite sick. I'm turning quite green. So I really must go now before I puke on the floor. But I'll be back a little later, and I'll read you some more.